Are now underway in Canada and will hopefully help folks return back to normal and their normal lives as they were. For many, that entails travel. While many of us can't physically get to that dreamy destination, studies do indicate just planning a trip can make you feel just as happy, if not happier. Is that true? Let's find out. And let's also map out your future 2021 travel plans with the help of travel expert and founder of travelandstyle.ca, Jennifer Weatherhead. She's based in Toronto. Jennifer, is that true? Planning a vacation is just as good, if not better, than actually being there.
It is true. And do you know why it's true? Because nothing can go wrong when you're planning. It's once you're on the trip when things happen.
You got it. Real life kicks in, right?
Exactly.
Where do you think Canadians would like to go? Presumably, I think that time frame would be what? Spring, summer 2021?
Yeah, we're definitely looking at planning for spring and into summer and even into fall. It doesn't hurt to start planning into that far of the future. But a recent study by the Travel Health Insurance Association found that 80% of Canadians do want to travel. 59% of them want to stay within Canada, but that still leaves a lot of other places to go. And those other top destinations were Europe and the Caribbean. So we are looking to get out there and start planning.
Yeah, this is fascinating. It doesn't seem like much has changed. Canadians love going to Europe. Of course, in the chilly season, they love hitting the Caribbean destinations as well. I got to tell you, during these COVID times, it's just been fascinating to hear how Canadians have been consumed by just jumping in the car and getting to know, for better, for worse, and for worse, I mean, for the folks living in the smaller communities, Canadians exploring their own backyard, as it were.
Yeah, exactly. I think the road trip and exploring more of Canada is definitely going to be a big trend into 2021. There's a lot of safety factors in there that make Canadians feel a lot more comfortable doing that. But I would also say that doing those road trips and something a little more excluded and exploring the countryside of European destinations is also super appealing. I would say Portugal is one of those top destinations that handled the COVID situation very well. They even TAP Airlines even added flights from Toronto and Montreal to Portugal during the middle of the pandemic. They were that confident in bringing tourists over to their country. So I think that will prove to be a really big destination. Again, look outside those bigger cities, go to the Douro Valley, stay at an exclusive or more remote location. Something like that would be really cool. Also, look at Germany. Germany's also a top destination for Canadians, regardless of whether there's a pandemic or not. Canadians love to travel there. And again, look outside those bigger city destinations. I think you'll see a lot of Canadians exploring national parks in Europe and getting outside and doing hiking, canoeing, road trips, camping, that kind of thing in those destinations.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wherever you go, it seems like folks are going to want to be outside, out and about, taking part in activities that don't require you being holed up. Maybe that's a bit of the pandemic effect. Let's talk about some sunny, warm destinations. Where do you see Canadians digging deep as far as their investigations go and planning?
Yeah, so definitely the Caribbean is top of the list for sure. We all love some sand and some sun, but I would say Bermuda is probably one of those top destinations as well, because at least for Ontario East, it's a very short flight. And a lot of people are going to be looking for those shorter flight destinations. Less time on a plane will make people feel more comfortable. And again, Bermuda has beautiful beaches, tons of outdoor activities. And I think that's a really key factor for Caribbean travel and being outside when it's warm, is that we can be outside. We can do activities that aren't in close quarters, like a museum or that kind of thing. Another big destination, I think, will be Belize, because, again, they have really expansive beaches, great opportunities to be outside and still feel like you're getting that full vacation mode.
Yeah, big deep sea diving happening there in Belize. I was there for a bit, and those waters, absolutely stunning. But you got to know what you're doing. It's no joke being there in Belize. Absolutely stunning, though. Jennifer Weatherhead, travel expert and founder of travelandstyle.ca. Thank you for letting us live vicariously through these pictures. I'm sure a lot of folks will maybe drop the Netflix for a bit and start planning those